2 weeks ago, I was at the MCP Dev Summit India in Bangalore as well as in Mumbai, and I had a chat with Angie Jones, who is the VP of Developer Experience at Agentic AI Foundation, and who also happens to be a Java champion. So we talked about the future of Agentic AI. How is the Agentic stack shaping up? Where is it headed? So let's hear what.
Hi Angie, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great. Welcome to India, first of all. What do you think is going to be the defining architecture for agentic AI right now and like over next 3 years? And where do you think MCP plays a role in this?
Oh, 3 years is a long time. That's like a century in AI time. I can't predict what that is. What I will say is the agentic stack is being built at the Agentic AI Foundation. And so what we're seeing now are things like MCP, of course, as that connector for agents to systems. We're also seeing like an ecosystem build around that, right? So now you have gateways that are helping companies. We see control planes. Like these are the sorts of things that are being built on top. And then every day there's like something new. Like people need to figure out a lot for this entire stack to work. Like people are looking at agent memory. How do we figure that out, right? The models, of course, right? And so lots of protocols, secure auth, right? I'm looking at all of these different angles. And you know what? It's for various verticals. So we can't even say for one specific vertical what it means. You have people that are looking at commerce. You have people that are looking at healthcare, right? And so when we look across all of these, it's hard to give a concrete answer on like what the architecture will be. Everybody is figuring that out, right? And I think that's the great thing about the Agentic AI Foundation is that we can have the experts, the companies that are invested in this, all figure that out together versus in silos.
Well, absolutely agreed with that, Angie. So on that note, since it's like your first week in India and we are having 2 summits back to back, what has surprised you the most about the Indian developer communities on how they're adopting MCP versus how you have seen that in other countries so far?
Yeah, I think from the conversations that I'm having and the talk that I'm seeing, I would say that is like adoption is pretty advanced in India. In some countries I go to, MCP is still very new to them. It's not made it into their enterprises yet, especially in countries where it's big on financial services or things where the companies have to be a lot more careful about these sorts of things connecting to their systems with, artificial intelligence and things like that. And so I'm really impressed to see because India, especially Mumbai, is also one of those cities that's like financial services is a big thing here. And yet they are exploring and actually doing the work to figure out how do they integrate with MCP in a very safe and secure manner.
Truly, I mean, the ecosystem is slowly moving toward, at very fast pace, moving towards how do we industrialize and how do we productionize the systems with MCP. I mean, that is like the top conversations that we are having at both the summits.